Okay, so here's my quarantine update. My temperature is holding steady, so it peaked and it started to go down and is not back to normal or where I started or whatever. But it's not getting worse, so fine by me. And today I feel a lot better. Yesterday, even though the fever was down, was probably the day I felt the worst. And I don't really know why, but it did, and I looked terrible. I actually looked sick. Neighbors on both sides. For the first time, I looked and felt like junk, like other than just being worn out and tired. And so that's one of the dogs that's after my cats all the time. I think they're getting involved. They might be. Anyway, so that's the update. It seems like I'm definitely over the worst of it, and I shouldn't curse myself like that. Still 5 days mandatory medical quarantine, which, yes, I am outside, but there's no people. So I guess that's it. That's what a really mild case is like. And again, I didn't have a test because when I got the word, at the time there weren't enough tests in the States, and they definitely knew that I had definitely had contact with somebody who definitely tested positive, and I had minor symptoms, and so there's a good chance, and based on the symptoms, without the actual test, based on the symptoms, it was a yes. Somebody down the mill. Ooh. And they wanted me to stay away because being sick, I would be vulnerable to pick up something else. So, I followed the advice. I didn't go in. I didn't get a test. Got to find out now, based on symptoms, when we can say I'm over it. Like I said, my fever is still slightly, tiny bit elevated. And I know the fever has to be completely gone, and so much symptoms for so long or something. Or I can have 2 negative tests. What's the point in, no. If I was one of these rich people who had doctors coming to the house to come and test me, then sure, I would go bother doing that. But I'm not going to go to a place. There is evidence that at least one person got this disease twice, like recovered and then got it again, which means that maybe they didn't fully recover. I don't know, whatever. I'm not chancing it. But that's the update. So, again, maybe if I wasn't hanging around in the house, maybe if I was around other people, maybe I was under a hell of a lot more stress, like worrying about what the heck am I going to do about my job and stuff like that. I mean, it's coming. Everybody's going to have money issues. If they don't already, they will. It's coming. But for right now, like, whatever. It could have been a lot worse. So, that's the update. Bye.